Yes, yes, your favorite fiction character from the world-famous cartoon The Simpsons. It was first shown on your screen 20 years ago. The Simpsons is the longest-running animated program in the whole world. 20 years, 500 series, 20 seasons. Time goes, but we, Simpsons, remain unchanged. But why? We do change. I grew up. I'm not an 8-year-old girl anymore. I'm 20 now. My whole family has also changed. My brother, Homer, did finish the school. That was the happiest day for teachers who taught him. When Bart was young, he dreamt to be a superhero, Bartman. But then he changed his mind and wanted to be either a president or a criminal, or both at the same time. However, none of his dreams came true, and he became a box referee, since he can count only till 10. However, there are people that never change. My dad, Homer, belongs to those. Dad always tells me, please, if you want to achieve something in your life, you have to work really hard. But he still buys lottery tickets every Saturday expecting to win a jackpot. Besides, he says, please, if something is very hard, probably it's not worth doing it. As for my mom, Marge Simpson, she became a well-known stylist. Her blue, high hairstyle is extremely popular nowadays and started a new fashion tendency. My younger sister, Maggie, grew up into punk teenage. She has a very beautiful voice, although ironically she has never heard singing. As for me, as I was a child, I dreamt to be a Nobel Prize winner, or a famous jazz musician, or a female president. As I found out that Simpson gene is ineffective in Simpson women, I realized that there are no barriers that can stop me. The possibilities are endless. I'm a feminist, vegetarian, Buddhist. I'm also a supporter of the Free Tibet movement. But recently, I made a very important decision. I want to be a president of Ukraine. At first, I wanted to govern US, but then I thought it would look more romantically to save Ukraine from crisis, swine flu, and their main causes, Ukrainian politicians. There are so many reasons why you should choose me as a president. Firstly, I am well educated. I graduated from Yale University with the first-class degree. I grew up in a very supportive family. My dad used to tell me, please, you did your best, you failed miserably. The lesson is never try. My mom's and dad's characters are well combined in me. From mom, I inherited hard work, patience, and sympathy. From dad, his surname. My IQ level is 159. Just to mention, Abraham Lincoln's IQ was 128, and Einstein's IQ was 160. That is only 1 point bigger than mine. So, dear voters, what a great, young and prospective leader you may have. Besides, I suggest writing an IQ level in the voting list near the signing of each candidate, so the electors will be aware of who they are actually choosing. If you choose me as a president, I will be the first female president in the whole history of Ukraine. We women, unlike men, can do several things at the same time without any problems. Unlike men, we don't prove our superiority with power. You men have worshipped us women for centuries, so why not give us a chance to govern a country? Moreover, I know how to solve many of problems in Ukraine. For example, politicians always speculate on the question of languages, Russian or Ukrainian, Ukrainian or Russian. I assure you, if you choose me as a president, there will be only one official language in Ukraine, English. I also know how to do if people don't receive their salary for a long time? You don't have to go on strikes anymore. You simply go into work every day and do it really badly. That's the American way. Dear voters, there are two main things I want you to remember. First, all the politicians everywhere are the same. They promise to build bridges even in the places where there are no rivers. Since I was 6, I understood that the fairy tales start not with the words, once upon a time, but with the words, if you vote, if you choose me on the elections. And finally, I want you to know that each of us have something from Simpsons. Mr. Toastmasters.